Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Sunday, August 17th, 2025. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the top 5 reasons why you should start a home-based business today. But before I get started, if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. I've been involved in the work from home space for 19 years now. Been working full-time for myself since 2018. And it's my true passion to help other people generate mailbox money using social media and direct mail marketing. So with that being said, the top 5 reasons why you should start a home-based business today. Number 1 is flexibility and freedom. All right. Now, this doesn't necessarily come in the beginning, but it's the number 1 reason, in my opinion, why you should start your own home-based business. Because at some point in time, if you stick with it long enough, you're going to have complete time freedom. All right. You're going to have the ability to do what you want, when you want, for as long as you want, and not worry about cash flow. Okay. And again, this isn't come in the beginning. This is after a lot of hard work and, staying consistent, but it's very possible, and when you get to that level, when you get to a point where you're making enough money to quit your 9-to-5 job, you become your own boss and then you make the rules, right? So that's the number 1 thing. Just having time freedom is awesome. Being able to go and do what you want to do whenever you want to do it for as long as you want to do it and not worrying about cash flow is just awesome. All right. Now, health is obviously the number 1 wealth, right? I always talk about that. If you're not healthy, it doesn't matter how wealthy you are, because how are you going to enjoy it, right? So always prioritize your health, and put that the number 1 priority, when it comes to doing this. But being able to have time freedom is the next best thing, all right? If you're healthy and have time freedom, there's nothing greater than that, right? So, and actually, before I go on anymore, I can't guarantee you'll make any money if you join me in any opportunity, simply because it's based on your work ethic, all right? I'm just telling you my top 5 reasons why you should start a home-based business, but it's totally dependent on your work ethic, and that's what your experience is going to be based on, right? My results are, based on my work ethic, and I show up every day and I get results because I'm consistent. I take action, and that's what you have to do. That's the key. Number 2 reason why you should start your own home-based business today is its low startup costs. The startup costs are very low, especially when you compare it to other types of businesses, right? Like I always use McDonald's. To open up a McDonald's franchise, for them to even look at your application, you have to prove to them that you have $500,000 in liquid assets. $500,000 before they even look at your application. Okay? So that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And that's not including, that doesn't include the equipment you need to buy, all the expense of having employees and the insurances that go along with that. I mean, it's just, mind-boggling how much it costs. And then to know that the average McDonald's owner only makes $150,000 a year after everything's said and done. Nothing to laugh at. That's a great amount of money. But think of all the headaches and BS they have to go through to earn that amount of money, right? Dealing with people calling out all the time. I just wouldn't want to deal with that, not for 150 grand. So starting your home-based business, there's low startup costs, okay? Very low startup costs compared to starting a traditional brick and mortar business, okay? So the number 3 reason is tax advantages. And I'm not a tax expert or financial analyst or anything like that. Consult your accountant, okay? But there's a lot of benefits when you have your own home-based business, all right? You can write off a % of your house. You can write off things like your cell phone, internet, sometimes your vehicle, depending on what it is that you're doing, mileage, things like that. So there's a lot of tax advantages to having your own home-based business, all right? And again, go and consult your accountant to learn more about that. The number 4 is extra income stream. All right, you can do this while you're working your job. You can build your own business while working your job. All right, this doesn't have to be like, quit your job right away and go and stress out about starting a home-based business, right? You can earn money on the side and grow this into a full-time operation. And really, I mean, if you could spend 1 to 2 hours a day on building your home-based business, that's all that you need to do to build an empire, all right? And to be able to quit the rat race. But again, the key is staying consistent and showing up every day, taking massive action and staying consistent. That is what separates the winners from the losers in this industry, and basically all industries, right? And the fifth one is your future security. You can build an income. You can build a side hustle where you're building financial security for not only yourself but your family. All right. I always talk about Dexter Yeager from Amway, who passed away many years ago now. His family still earns $600,000 on average every single month from his efforts that he put in building his Amway business, right? So when you start a home-based business, you can will your business off to a spouse or a child or another family member or friend. And, you can leave quite a legacy. I'm not into the word legacy really, but you can leave, it's a legacy. You can leave a legacy for your family. If you get it going and build it fast enough. I know like Brian Carruthers from Legal Shield, he talks about having his business in his will left for his family, right? I mean, I think the guy makes like $200,000 a month with Legal Shield. So those are my top 5 reasons why you should start your own home-based business, all right? Freedom and flexibility, low startup cost, tax advantages, it's an extra income stream while you're working, that can be built into an empire, and you have your future security. All right? It doesn't get any better than that. And the coolest part is if people would just dedicate an hour or two every single day and stick with a program in the beginning, especially if you're just starting out, find one opportunity that you like and stick with it until you're building a solid monthly residual income. And then go ahead and add another one if you want to. All right, but too many people hop from program to program to program and they never build anything sustainable because they're always jumping to the new opportunity. So find an opportunity that resonates with you, stick with it, and then down the road, once you start building up a nice income from that, then consider adding another one. All right, and if you're looking for an opportunity to join, you can go to joinruss.com, right? Joinruss.com. And click on you can see all my income streams on there, but you'll see my number 1 wealth building opportunity that I'm doing right now. I love it because it fits into my direct mail. We have postcards for this opportunity. It's something where you get an actual physical, tangible asset in the mail every single month that is just going to continue to grow in value. So yeah, if you're interested, check it out. And always reach out to me if you have any questions. All right, I'm here to help you out. It's my true passion to help people succeed and build their home-based business if they're willing to put in the work, okay? I don't work with tire kickers. I don't even want tire kickers wasting my time. But if you're not a tire kicker, if you're an action taker and you want to start your own home-based business, get in touch with me or go to joinruss.com. Check out my offerings. Check out my number 1 wealth building opportunity that's going on right now and start taking action, okay? Your future self is going to thank you. So with that being said, I hope you have a great Sunday or rest of your day, whatever you might be watching this on Monday or Tuesday, but it doesn't matter. I hope you have a great day wherever you are. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. So until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching.